What's up, guys? Brian back from the PT channel here to talk about some Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 14, entitled Twice as Far. From the synopsis there, we got Alexandria, search parties to go find some missing people, and some craziness ensues. We'll talk about some promos, some previews, some predictions, some spoilers, some everything about the episode coming up. But basically, it starts with Alexandria, all quiet on the home front. They're back to there. They're back safe and sound. Morgan looking grumpy as ever, he's always got a scowl on his face. Rick, at the end of the promo, sees the jail cell there. We'll see if that is causing Morgan to leave. Does he leave this episode? But this is a promo pic that happened at the beginning of the season, and all this stuff has come true so far. So basically, the rosary beads, the RV, the satellite dish, Deanna's hand and stuff, so Morgan's eventually going to leave. Carol here on the swing, got her smoking a cigarette. You got to stop that girl. Cigarettes kill people. With the rosary beads, that's going to make her remember things. Maybe that changes her outlook a little bit, helps her cope a little bit. Who knows? Remember this soldier carving or one like it or something? But basically, back in the early part of Season 6, this guy was a problem for Daryl in one big episode, foreshadowing later on. But Dwight will come back this episode and cause some havoc again. In the promo, Daryl looks at the soldier carving and basically drops it on the ground and says, fuck that guy. He should have killed that guy, and it's terrible because it's probably going to come back around and kill some people. But if you don't kill or be killed, these people come back around. They're not all as good as Jesus and everything with the Hilltop community. In the promo, Carol talks with Daryl about the bike and everything, and they have a moment. They haven't really seen them together too much in the season so far. They've kind of been doing their own thing separately, and Carol's been struggling in this, and Daryl's been out hunting people and everything else. And basically they have a touching moment where they said, you can't help who you are what you are. And Daryl said, no, you can, and whatever. So they have a little difference of opinions, but basically Daryl feels that he should have killed Dwight. He had a down moment, and it's going to come back to bite the group in the ass for sure, as it always does. You can see with the wolves and other people, and Dwight's going to be added to that list. Where in that part of the promo, is that Denise in the truck? It has to be, right? So they went out looking for someone. It has to be Tara. Why would Denise leave if it's not for Tara, her girlfriend? And Rosita and Daryl are together as a part there too. What's Rosita looking at? Where is she? We're not sure, but she's inside somewhere, of course. You got Daryl with a different machine gun, an AK-47 there, besides a shotgun, so something happened where he had to get a new gun or something. You got walkers, of course. Now, are they chasing after the group? Are they going after somebody? Will that be used for some point? You got Abraham and Eugene here. That's going to be an important thing. As you can see, look at Eugene's hair. We will talk about that in a second, but there's another picture of it there too. Eugene's doing something with a walker, maybe falling out of a place or something. I don't know, but Abraham in the woods happens briefly. It's like 0.2 seconds of the promo. He's going through it. Now in the comic, Dwight doesn't look like this. He's got a burn on his face and everything, but he's definitely got to come back for a couple of different reasons. But back in Season 6, Episode 6, so the first part of this season, this happened. This was back there. So it's been 8 episodes ago. So Dwight's going to be back in there too. Now you might look a little different because in the comic, he looks like this. He's burned on the face. He's got a burn. He got tattoos and stuff, so I doubt he had tattoos at that time. But the spoilers all say that Tara will die. Tara dies by Dwight's arrow, and Daryl chases after Dwight. But in the comic, it's different. Abraham is the one that Dwight kills. Abraham could still die, because let's talk about this a little bit. Basically, in one of the episodes or one of the comics, he gets an arrow through the back of the head. Boom. Thunk. Arrow in the head. That's Eugene to the right. Look at the hair. He's got the ponytail. Now, look at this. Abraham and Eugene are together. He's got different hair, right? Did he cut it? I don't know. Let's talk about it. Boom. He's got a ponytail. Eugene's got a ponytail. Abraham gets an arrow to the head. Dwight has the crossbow. This happens. Dwight kills Abraham like that. Look at the hair. Look at this. They're both together. Kind of put 2 and 2 together. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. But the spoilers online for some reason say that he kills Tara. But either way, Dwight will come back in the fray here. We know that from the spoilers online. But like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching, guys.